Check. Mic is good. Camera's good. We got everything on sync here. We live. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where you guys are joining us from. Oh my God. I am so excited. I am so happy to be here. As y'all know that we've been experimenting, and the experiment continues, ladies and gentlemen. I want you guys to rock with me for the next hour or so in this engaging topic. Once again, hello world. Welcome to Insheger, your daily dose of positivity, insight, and all things Addis. I'm your host, Dawit, and I'm thrilled. I'm very happy to have you guys join us today on this beautiful Monday morning. Yes, whether you're tuning in from the heart of the capital or across the globe, get ready for an hour of engaging discussions, inspiring stories, and latest buzz from the continent. And today we have a fantastic lineup from the latest trends, shaping our city and Africa. Plus, we dive into your thoughts and your comments live. So don't be shy. If you are listening, if you are watching us, please go ahead and drop your comment on the comment section. We would love to hear from you guys. We really like to hear your thoughts. So if you are, live right now, or if you want to drop us a message on our social media, it is at Insheger. All right, we're available almost on all the platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Telegram as well. So go ahead and let us know your thoughts. This is Insheger, baby. So I want you guys to really do participate, get comfortable, grab your coffee, and let's embark on this journey together. Welcome to Insheger, where every day is a new chapter in our story. And today we're very excited to get to so many different topics and address so many different issues. But before we go ahead into all of that, let's get to the word of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going with synergy. All right, synergy, SYNERGY. As a noun, it's basically the interaction or cooperation of two or more organizations, substances, or other agents to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate effect. So you go like the synergy between artist and a record company is one way to use the word of the day. Synergy refers to basically the combination effect that is greater than the sum of the individual effort. So it embodies how different elements or people working together can create a more impactful result than each working separately. And I think it is It's a very well-known fact. You know what I mean? I think when you put your hands together, you're able to make a bigger difference. You know, they say you can't clap with your one hand. I dare you to clap with one hand, but you make a whole lot of noise when you do it with both hands. That's basically what it is. Is to put, you know, your effort together, you know, as an organization or as whatever the situation is, and to come up with a better effort, with a better effect than an individual, in fact, when you actually are working together. So synergy is the word we're going for. Again, SYNERGY. It's a noun. We want you guys to incorporate it into your daily conversation. Tell us how you plan on using today's word of the day. I would love to hear your thoughts on that as well, and interact with us. We would love to hear your thoughts on the chat as well. Go ahead and let us know. Synergy is the word we're going for. Let's get to our trending news topics for today. Don't go nowhere. This is Insheger, baby. You already know what it is. I'm very thrilled to be here. For those of you, again, joining us for the first time, please go ahead, leave us your comments. We'll love to hear your thoughts, because at the end of the day, right now, we're doing something different for us. Live streaming on YouTube, transforming from the radio to a live stream is a huge leap for us. So we would love to hear your thoughts on all this and more. With that being said, let's go ahead to trending. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, turn the volume all the way up. We are happy that you guys are joining us today. With that being said, let me go ahead and get to some of the headlines that we have prepared for you guys today, man. Today, we do have some interesting topics that we're going to be addressing. Let's start off with some interesting articles that have come out from the National Bank of Ethiopia, and they have, of course, a new rule mandating adoption of digital payment QR code standards for all payment service providers. And this is actually a very interesting news as well, and I want you guys to really give me your thoughts and your opinion about this as well. You know, we are bringing you positive insights and latest stories shaping Ethiopia and beyond, and today I want us to dive into an important update from the National Bank of Ethiopia that could change how we handle money in our everyday lives. So grab your coffee once again, like me, rock with us, and let's get to this topic. So starting from December 1st, 2024, and that's not even that far away. Today, what's today? Today's the 11th of November. So yeah, starting from the 1st of December, National Bank of Ethiopia is mandating that all payment service providers adopt a standardized QR code system for digital payment. This move is set to enhance, just interoperability across different platforms, making transactions easier for both customers and merchants as well. It's quite an interesting move in terms of the National Bank of Ethiopia. But what does this mean for you and the broader business community when we talk about a standardized QR code payment system? First, let's talk about how this could possibly benefit us as well. For customers, this mandate promises a smoother and more secure payment experience. Imagine not needing to worry about compatibility between payment apps and services. All right, so you will simply scan, pay, and go as you go about your day. And I think that when you go to all these different places nowadays, there's so many different QR codes for Telebir, for CBE, for Awash, for Amole. There's so many different things. There's just so many ways to go about it. But this standardized QR code, you could just scan, and this thing will be synced across different platforms. So you don't really have to worry if your mobile app is accommodated by the business owner. So for businesses, this brings a new level of uniformity that could potentially boost the adoption of digital transactions. However, though, like any implementations, there are challenges. Business, especially smaller ones, might face initial cost to upgrade their system and train their staff. And let's not forget, there will be a learning curve as we have adopted to so many different things. I remember when the government implemented what we had to pay through Telebir for gas, and I remember how difficult it was. There was a long queue just trying to get gas for people to get the hang of the payment system. And eventually, though, now we have gotten so used to using Telebir, especially for gas. Like it's just has become very common and used to amongst every community nowadays. So at the gas station, you just take your phone and you tell them your phone number, and they send you a message right there, and you can just fill up whatever your passcode, and then you just pay. You make your payment. Simple as that. But yes, we've seen a bit of a learning curve when it comes to that as well. But starting from December 1st, we are expecting people and different kind of operators to actually start having QR code that will help them again streamline their payment. And I think that being able to I guess to being able to actually have this kind of QR code system where it avoids a variety of different kind of paying system, and it's good for the customers, it's good for the business owners as well. And I think that is going to potentially boost the adoption of digital transaction, as it is already growing. We're seeing a tremendous growth, and this aligns with Ethiopia's push to foster a more cashless economy and modernize its financial infrastructure. And according to recent data as well, the use of digital payment has been on the rise, but standardization like this could very much so accelerate the growth even further. So we'll definitely follow up. And now that I would love to hear your thoughts about this as well. Do you think this move will make a real difference in how we use digital payment? I'm sure you guys have found yourself at a different restaurant or shopping vendors whatsoever, struggling as to how to pay them. But now with this, I think it will make it a lot of difference. So let me know as we watch this change unfold as well, ladies and gents. We'll keep you updated with the practical insights and what this means for daily life and the economy, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated on this as we move forward. Another article, moving on from this QR code topic, is I want to briefly talk about how the government halts the Franco valuta imports. And this is a very interesting. The Ethiopian government has announced the halting of the Franco valuta import scheme, giving business about 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And this article came out a few days ago. So yes, a little less than 2 weeks deadline to finalize any ongoing transactions. This move is part of the broader effort to regulate foreign currency and address economic imbalance. Now, this is it's a very interesting topic, all right? The government has decided to halt this Franco valuta import scheme, setting a strict 2 weeks deadline for all current transactions to be completed. And before we go ahead and talk in depth, a bit of context about what Franco valuta scheme is. It basically allowed certain importers to bring goods into the country using their own foreign currency without going through the central bank's foreign exchange allocation. While this provides flexibility during times of foreign currency shortage, and I think we have seen a couple of them, especially in the past few months, during the transition period, while the unification of the dollar and the birr happened. And this is only about a few months ago that the market decided the value of the birr and the dollar. The value of the birr as compared to the dollar. And there's been it's so many different changes happening left and right. And that's one of the things the government had allowed was Franco valuta. Again, meaning that for business owners, for importers to use their own foreign currency to bring whatever they want to bring without really waiting for the government's allocation. And now the government aims to tighten control over foreign currency flows, to curb economic issues such as currency inflation that could possibly happen when you allow Franco valuta. So importers who rely heavily on this scheme may face immediate challenges, including disruption in their supply chains and increased costs. This could, in turn, ladies and gents, affect the availability and prices of goods in the market, especially if the government is not following up on this. They could at least for short term, there will be a short term inflation, and there might be a shortage of goods. Prices of the market, prices of goods on the market could go up as well. So from a broader perspective, again, the government's decision aims to stabilize the economy by ensuring that foreign currency reserves are managed more effectively. However, though, the policy could also push businesses to look for alternative, perhaps more regulated means of financing their imports. So maybe they may have to go to the bank. Hopefully that nowadays we also have additional foreign exchange offices as well that are about to open. I remember reading an article about 4 or 5 organizations that have been created for foreign exchange here in the capital. So definitely things might be a bit different as we go forward. So what's your take on this? Will this decision help stabilize Ethiopia's economy? Could it lead to more economic strain in the short term? Please go ahead and leave us a comment. Somebody is giving it. Oh man, big ups to everybody listening to rock with us. Major shout out to Samson Worku. Appreciate you, my brother. Keep it locked to the Insheger show live, coming to you guys on YouTube. Who would have thought, baby? We're here. Keep showing us love. We're very excited to be rocking with you guys. Moving on to the next topic. This is actually a very interesting one as well. I'm going to talk about Benuna village. All right. This is actually a very interesting village. And I want us to actually dive in and talk about it. Now, let's move on into a captivating new addition to Ethiopia's tourist landscape that merges sustainability, culture, relaxation. Benuna village, all right, a resort nested near Lake Baseka, close to the town of Metahara. This unique destination has recently been inaugurated and is already making waves. It's all over the internet now. Benuna village stands out as an impressive blend of traditional Ethiopian architecture and modern design, thoughtfully crafted to reflect the region's heritage while providing guests with a luxurious experience. You really need to see this specific village that I'm talking about. It is quite interesting to see. I don't know if you guys are able to see it on your screen right now. Benuna village stands out as an impressive blend of Ethiopian traditional architecture, as I said, and one of the most intriguing aspects of Benuna village is the integration of agriculture with tourism. All right, the result, this amazing village features producing like a huge farm of orchids of orange, lemon, papaya, mangoes. Additionally, livestock such as chicken, camel, cattle, and goat contribute to the dynamic farm-to-table experience for guests. I don't know if you guys are watching it on your screen. It's a very beautiful space. It's by the lake, and what it used to be before a few years back would have shocked you was basically a desert, to, you know what I mean, and they had to transform, plant trees, and construct this amazing resort. And this village is also very close proximity to different parks as well, so you'll be able to check out national park. It is suited. It's actually the proximity to our national park is very close. It's breathtaking views, easy access to one of Ethiopia's most cherished natural reserves. What was once a landscape for volcanic remnants has been transformed into a serene gateway with green farmland that invites relaxation and exploration, as you can see from the video as well. And I hope you guys are, just checking out this this clip that I have going on for you guys. It's actually very beautiful, to be honest. It doesn't even really the constructions that are being built lately, they're quite shocking, but this resort is more than just a luxury stay. It's part of the broader vision to enhance Ethiopia's tourism profile by combining eco-friendly practices with high-quality amenities. So Benuna Village is poised to attract both local and international visitors. It was recently inaugurated with different officials, diplomats, and the reviews are quite great. And boosting the regional economy and promoting sustainable tourism is the aim. So before we move on, though, Of course, let me know your thoughts. Have you checked out any of the resorts and lounges as well that are across the country as well? Of course, there's so many issues that hold us back from traveling here and there at times. But if you have traveled, if you have seen these places, go ahead. And this actually is a very new one. But if you plan on going, please go ahead and let us know. Benuna Village is a testament to how sustainable development and cultural appreciation can come together to create unforgettable experiences. It's the synergy, baby. It's the synergy for me. It's very exciting to see such places opening up and enriching Ethiopia's tourism sector. And that I really hope to visit it myself and check out this beautiful place. It looks very amazing. It looks like a different vibe. And if you are interested, please go ahead and let me know in the chat. Go ahead and let me know your comments and your thoughts. I would love to hear from you guys. Once again, let me go ahead and move on to another topic, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Yes, we're getting to so many different topics, ladies and gents. Let me quickly remind you guys to keep it locked to the Insheger show. Yeah. Oh man, are we getting a lot of love? I think that we are. Yeah. Everything is going accordingly. I think that we are learning so much from this live stream sessions. I think that I am trying to get the hang of being a host of a live stream show. It's been quite the journey, so please go ahead, leave a comment. I would love to hear your feedback on our topic, on articles, our presentation, and so much more. Before I go ahead and dive into the next topic, major shout out to everybody listening to Rockin' with us. Go ahead and leave your comments on the comment section. Leave it on the chat. Don't be shy. Once again, we'll love to hear from you guys. All right, moving on. Let's go talk about Inchcape and BYD. All right, Inchcape is the company that owns Moinco. Moinco is a very well-known company in our country especially when it comes to Toyota. Especially they have been bringing Toyota vehicles, spare parts for a very long time in our country. Inchcape is, I think, it's a British-owned company, but has of course offices around the world. And Inchcape now they have partnered. Moinco they have partnered with BYD. Next, this is one of the things we want to talk and dive deep into. We delve into the groundbreaking development in Ethiopia automotive sector. Global automotive distributor Inchcape has partnered with BYD, a leading electric vehicle manufacturer, to establish a new distribution agreement in Ethiopia. And this collaboration aligns with Ethiopia's ambition to move towards sustainable transportation. We've seen a tremendous change in our country. In this past few years, of course, we've seen a huge incentive going forward to electric cars. And recently as well, Ethiopia has become the first country to ban gas cars, and that is also something that we've been following up on as much as possible, because that does come with a whole lot of different challenges, and we are experiencing them as we speak as well. But it hasn't really stopped Ethiopia to change their mind. But our country so far is pushing this electric vehicle agenda. Earlier this year, as I said earlier, Ethiopia became the first country to ban the importation of internal combustion engine vehicles. This bold policy aims to reduce the country's annual fossil fuel import bill, which exceeds $5 billion. That is the huge motivation. The government saw the receipt of $5 billion for gas. You know what? No more, and made the move to go all electric. And of course, also boost energy security through its renewable resources as well. And there's so many things that play a role, especially the newly commissioned Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, for instance, contributes approximately about 15,000 plus gigawatts of clean electricity to the national grid, supporting this transition as we speak. Of course, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam will play a huge role in playing I guess this transition from gas cars to electric vehicles. The policy shift has created a surge in electric vehicle adoption, with Ethiopia adding nearly about 10% of its vehicle registration through locally assembled and imported EVs within 2 years. The government's revised goal is to have nearly, again, 500,000 vehicles on the road within a decade, and this is actually a revised goal. It was about 150, but then of course they saw how many cars were being imported in the last few years, and they have revised the 10-year goal to 500,000 vehicles, and this is a very crazy number. So with partnership like the one between, of course, Moinco and BYD, Ethiopia now stands to benefit from a wider range of electric vehicles that cater to various needs and preferences. And this is an amazing news, ladies and gents. One of the significant benefits, I repeat, one of the significant benefit is that it ensures the availability of variety of electric vehicles in Ethiopia. This agreement also addresses a crucial concern for many customers, and this is a very big worry as well: access to spare parts and maintenance services. This is a very important thing, especially now our country pushing electric vehicles. The worry of spare parts and maintenance is a huge problem, and partnership between BYD and Moinco could actually help so much in helping and guiding people as to, you know, which electric car to buy and how to go about their budget and how to go about their maintenance, the spare part as well. So with BYD's presence, EV owners can look forward to reliable support for vehicle services, spare parts, enhancing the visibility of long-term electric vehicle ownership, because there's a lot going on. We see, you know, the Volkswagen, the Mercedes, Toyota as well with BZ4Xs, and this is something that we are seeing on the streets of Addis. We're seeing some latest electric vehicles every day, and I think that this partnership between BYD and Moinco will introduce even more electric cars, and the government might be able to reach the 500,000 vehicle goal within the next 10 years. While the introduction of electric vehicles is exciting, challenges remain, such as the development of comprehensive charging infrastructure, ensuring affordability for the average consumer. However, though, this partnership is a significant step forward, like to catalyze further investment in EV infrastructure and technology, making it easier for more Ethiopians to make the shift to sustainable transportation. What do you guys think about this as well? Like, I know you guys, especially to all car owners, I know you guys are entertaining the idea of EVs if you haven't really transitioned into that already. I myself as well wonder, okay, should I, and if so, with what brand? How is the maintenance? The spare parts are like, these are basic worries that most of us go through. So what do you guys think about Ethiopia's bold move to ban gas powered vehicles and growing options of EVs, now with the added advantages of having spare parts readily available? This means a lot. So would this make you consider switching to an EV? Go ahead and drop us a comment. We'll love to hear from you guys. Ladies and gents, this is our Insheger, and we're very excited to be getting to all these different topics today. I hope that you guys are enjoying the topics and rocking with us. All right, and yeah, this is one of the things we wanted to bring up. Let's get to another article and we'll be back. Let's get to it. Welcome back. Hope you guys are chilling and rocking with us, ladies and gents. In case you are joining us, in case I'm just popping up on your For You page on your YouTube, hello, how you doing? My name is David, and host of the Insheger show that will be coming to you guys live from the Insheger studio here, and we are doing a trial stream. This is our third one, and we've been experiencing so many different things, learning so much from the past ones as well, and we cannot wait to learn even more in our upcoming shows, as well as we have different kind of segments on the show, from of course conversations, debates, and you guys are more than welcome to send us voice notes. Please go ahead, send us a voice note on our Instagram or Telegram or Facebook, any of the platforms which is convenient for you. Please go ahead, drop your comments, drop your voice notes. We would love to hear from you guys. This is Dawi reaching out to the rest of the world, so I also need to adapt and be able to address listeners from around the world, not only from the capital of the continent here from Addis, but for people that are going to be joining us from the continent and beyond. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a brand new infotainment that we plan on launching very soon, providing you guys with insightful, positive insight and stories, and also entertain you guys as we also address these topics as well. Moving on into a continental headline, this is something that has been all around the news as well, and this is taking us to Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea has been on the radar the past few days. Lastly, we are shifting our focus to an international story that has sparked widespread conversation and raised questions about leadership and ethics. This is concerning Baltazar Ibang Igonga, a well-known political figure from Equatorial Guinea, is the center of scandal following the release of explicit videos. And this is something that's been all over the news. Everybody is talking about it. It's getting international reach as well. The leak of these videos has led a significant backlash both within Equatorial Guinea and the international community as well. This incident has not only brought personal scrutiny upon Igonga, but also cast a spotlight on broader issues regarding transparency and the conduct expected from public officials. It's really sad to see this unfold. This case brings an important discussion about leadership and accountability, where when leaders are involved in personal controversies, and it can erode public trust, impact how citizens view their government. It also poses questions about whether private matters should influence public perception and governance. Basically, what happened was, of course, this man that I mentioned, Baltazar Ibang Igonga, was being investigated for corruption, and they went through his phone and his laptop, and they found a huge amount of compilation of explicit videos of him having relationships and coitus with so many different part of so many people. It was plus 400 videos that they were able to find, and this is something that took the internet by storm. The role of media in reporting such stories also comes into question as well, because how do we balance public's right to know with an individual's right to privacy? But especially though when you are on this specific, if you are a political figure, if you have some kind of authority, and you should definitely be very, very careful as to how you go about your personal life, how you handle your personal affairs. And what really happened to Equatorial Guinea and to Baltazar, it is and his family as well, because there has been more additional videos that are surfacing as well of his wife. So many other people are also sharing more content about this specific topic, and it goes to show that what is to really be mindful of your actions, and be very cautious of how it could impact you and your family, and plus the whole country as well, depending on who you are. And this man's deed is for sure is impacting Equatorial Guinea, is impacting the politics in there, because so many people had to be removed from their position as they took part in these videos. And these videos, they have scenes of the office and places that were I guess where the government uses as offices, and this actually raises a lot of questions of how these officials should conduct themselves within offices and within their territory. And it is shocking to really even get to this topic, as it is very shocking, to be honest with you. Like, as I was getting to this article and doing more further research, I've understood how complicated and how hard it is to even I can only imagine for the whole country, because this videos also will impact other families as well, as Baltazar was involved with a lot of people that were married people. He was also involved with other political figures, family members that are close to him or the president as well. So that really did bring a whole lot of attention to Equatorial Guinea, and also as well how things are dealt in that country as well. But yes, he has been removed from his position, and of course other officials have been taken down from their position as well. But it goes to show as well, we need to be very cautious, and also as well, I guess we also need to be very cautious of how we are